Good morning, good-looking people, and you're good-looking because you're always looking, and of course you are finding the good in everything and in everybody. Hope you're well. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a great week so far. Today is the 27th of Shevat, and today's Hayom Yom is a life lesson. It's a powerful lesson, and it's all about willpower, that you've got the ability to achieve anything that you want. You've got to just reach down, get inside, and make that idea a reality. We're all capable of accomplishing anything that we want to do. And today's Hayom Yom is focusing on the concept of what we call hiskafia, or it means holding back. That it's natural that our bodies and we always want something material. We want something to make ourselves feel good. And there are a lot of different things that can do that. However, there comes to a place where we've got to put the brakes on and say, do I really need that? Can I survive without that? I think the one thing that we can say from this entire COVID experience is that we really learned what we really need and how much we really don't need at certain times. And that's the epitome, and that's the lesson and the message of the Hayom Yom today. So let's read the Hayom Yom inside. And then there's a nice story of Rabbi Shmuel Munkes, and then we'll go again to the message of the day. So for the 27th of Shevat, it says, my revered father, the Rebbe Rashab, writes in one of his Maimarim, the Hasidim of the earlier generations made a firm resolve in their souls that whenever they encountered something that was halachically permitted, but they desired and they craved for it, they would refrain. Such a habit breaks the physical desires. So it's a beautiful short Hayom Yom, stating that the Hasidim made a pact that they would do everything that they can, even if something's permitted. We're not talking about doing something that's not permitted, but even the permitted, if there's a way to hold back on it, that's what they would do. And there's a nice story of Reb Shmuel Munkes. I've heard this many times. Today I got a little bit more detail of the story, and here it goes. So Reb Shmuel Munkes was a chassid of the Alter Rebbe, and they were all sitting around a table, and it was brought in a nice delicacy. It says here it was a roasted lung. It was brought on a tray. All the Hasidim are sitting around the table. They're all excited. They see this great delicacy. And Shmuel Munkes, he goes and he picks up the tray from the middle of the table, and he starts to dance around the room. All the Hasidim are laughing. They're having a good time with it. And then they're like, no, time to put the food on the table so we can all enjoy. At which point Shmuel went around a little bit more and a little bit more, to eventually when Hasidim got up to get to him, he took this tray with this freshly barbecued or roasted lung, whatever it was, and he tossed it in the garbage. The Hasidim went crazy. They couldn't believe what he did. At which point they decided that Shmuel needs to be reprimanded. He needs some punishment for what he just did and throwing out this roasted lung. So he said, okay, he accepted the punishment. They took Shmuel Munkes, they put him on the table, and they gave him different types of slaps or whatever punishment they administer him. And then he got off the table, accepted his punishment, and he went to find something different for everybody to eat. As he went out to go find something else, the butcher ran into this room and told everybody, stop, don't eat the lung. They're like, what? He said, it's not kosher. The wrong lung was sent here. Do not eat it. At which point the Hasidim couldn't believe what was going on. And by that time, Shmuel Munkes had come back with a new tray of food. And they got even more upset at Shmuel Munkes. And they said, how did you know it was treif? Are you showing off that you have Ruach HaKodesh, which is known as prophetic inspiration, that you're showing off your skill set, that you knew it wasn't kosher? And Shmuel said, no, I don't have any Ruach HaKodesh. So they were puzzled and they couldn't understand. How did you know that this tray of food was not kosher? So Shmuel Munkes shared this insight. He said that before he had his first Yechidus, which is his first private audience with the Alter Rebbe, he made a commitment to himself that he would withstand and hold back from all physical desires moving forward. It says he would have no desire for material things. He made it that he's done with material items. And he says after that Yechidus with the Alter Rebbe, said this was the first time that he was in a room, he saw this meat, and he got all these desires for this food. And watching everybody else get all excited about this dish as well, he knew there's no way that kind of a desire can come from something permitted. The fact that this desire was there, it had to be something that was not permissible, and therefore I knew it wasn't okay, and I took it and I threw it in the garbage. And the people were absolutely astonished and impressed with Shmuel Munkus. So what's the message of the day? What's the message of this story? The story and this message and the Hayom Yom are all talking about self-control. We're talking about willpower, not becoming a slave to our natural instincts and our desires, that there are different things that will always come up in our lives on a daily basis. It could be from food, it can be from objects, it could be from clothing, whatever it may be. And we all work hard and we all try to enjoy our life as well. We also talk about in Chassidus that we are to take the items that we have and to upgrade them and make them into holier items by using them for spirituality, whether it's eating food and making a bracha on it, using our items to do something holy with it, or bring people into our homes. Whatever it is, there's always a way to elevate it. But what's also being brought up today is to really dig deep, that we have this willpower inside. There is the ability to say no to certain things. We will survive without certain things and we'll be okay. And to create this this integration of both with willpower and both self-control, and also at the same time the stuff that we do need and the stuff that we do have, to also upgrade it and make it spiritual, as we learn in Chassidus. So have a wonderful day, have a successful week, and again, the next time it comes to that item that you really need, check yourself. See what would Shmuel Munkus do in that moment. Have a great day. Have a lot of success.